for your Sunoco Imca Stock Cars, powered by Integrity Drill Services. So with that, the caution lights have been turned off as the field comes off turn number 2. Brigner and Roth going to lead the field to the green flag here tonight. Again, 20 laps the distance. And we are underway. The Thundering Herd heads down the front straightaway. Brigner going to take the top spot, but it's going to be the Rhino going to put the horns out front and going to move to the top side and try to take over that top spot. Able to do so as he roots his way into the top spot into turn number 3. Brigner still there on the bottom, the 02X, the George Franzman there in the 41. And here comes the 96 of Bender. Also on the charge, the 0, the 3 of Whitfield. He tries to make a move to the outside to make his way forward. Great battle right now for second, third, and fourth between the 02X of Brigner and Franzman along with Bender. Ryan Roth with a nice smooth line around the big 3/8 here at Cocopah as he heads down the back straightaway. Last time was just a little over 0.5 of a second with a .597 as he heads down the front straightaway. 3 laps in, 17 to go. And that lead increases by just a little over a half a second with a .616 now over Brigner. Again, Brigner, your current point leader, looking to add on that here tonight as he heads down and tries to run down Roth. It's still Franzman in third, Bender fourth, Hill fifth, Whitfield 6th, Madrid 7th, Ferguson 8th, Hidalgo 9th, 10th is Curtis, and Wade round out your field. So Gap's kind of narrowed itself up. It's staying right at about 0.6 of a second, .647 last time by as Roth heads down the front straightaway with 5 in and 15 to go. Battle right now starting to heat up for third as Franzman and Bender battle it out for that third spot. Bender going to try to leave the left front at home as he heads down the back straightaway to the inside of Franzman. Not able to get the traction he wants. Let's see if he can drive it in hard and deep into turn number 3. Not able to make anything happen. It's still Roth out front. Gap stays about 1/10 of a second more, .726. Again, Roth getting more and more comfortable in the stock cars here as the year rolls on. He's right now got a tiger by the tails. He's got Brigner right there on his back bumper, the current point leader out of Apache Junction, Arizona. And here comes Bender one more time. They're side by side, door to door for that third spot. Whitfield with a nice move down the inside as he tried to go for the 2-for-1 special. Not able to make the move on Madrid and Hill. Gap stays just quite about the same, .693 for Roth over Brigner. Brigner just not able to get the traction off the corners. He's able to drive it in just a little bit harder than Roth, but it's a traction that gets you forward. And he will run down the front straightaway just before the halfway point with 11 laps remaining for Roth. Brigner still runs in that second spot. Still a great battle for third between Franzman and Benders. Right now, Franzman has able to grab it back. Battle starting to pick up between 5th, 6th, and 7th between Whitfield, Madrid, and Hill as those guys battle it out for that spot. Ten in, 10 to go for the Rhino, Ryan Roth. 1.402 second over Brigner in that 02X. It's another 3.429 back to third and fourth between Franzman and Bender. As now starting to creep into the picture is Mitchell Ferguson. He tries to make his way into this little tussle here for fourth, fifth, and sixth. Could all go back there in that ninth spot. Curtis and Wade round out your field. Down the front straightaway, 8 laps to go for Roth. 1.617 the gap back now to Brigner. Brigner just not able to make the thing happen. As the battle right now is for that 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th spot between Hill, Madrid, Whitfield, and now Mitchell Ferguson. Gap still stays the same, just a little bit over 1.5 seconds to the good for Ryan Roth. Laps are winding down. It'll be 6 to go. This time by the flag stand. As Madrid's going to try to make a charge to the outside of Hill. Going to try to move on the track. Whitfield's going to move down to the bottom side. Can Whitfield go for the 2 for 1? They're going to be side by side. 3 wide for that 4th spot. Make that the 5th spot. Madrid throws a slider on the field right there through turns 1 and 2. Able to get around right now. Hill's going to find it back down the bottom. Is 4 fingers and a thumb displayed to your leader as it's 5 laps remaining for Roth. Roth still on a tear. Added a 10th that lap around, 1.793. The gap back to Franzman. Mitchell Ferguson now trying to dip down the inside of Whitfield in that 3 in the 21 MF. Your leader's going to come up on the rear of the field right here. That is the 27 of Buddy Wade. Let's see, Buddy Wade's going to stick down the bottom side not to cause any panic in that number 45 of Roth. So Roth catches the Kuchin around turns 1 and 2. As he'll get around Wade down the back straightaway with 2.5 to go. This time by 2 to go for Roth. Roth out front. It is still that 0-2 your point leader. That is Larry Brigner. Franzman still holding off the hard charger of Hayden Bender. Madrid now up into 5th. 6th is Whitfield. 7th is Ferguson. 8th is Hidalgo. 9th is Curtis. 10th is Hill. And Wade is your final car on the racing surface. And the white flag that time by as we got cars around over there in turn number 2. And that will bring out the Wheeling Caution Lights.